water is wide, I cannot get over, nor I have the wings to fly. Give me a bird that will carry two, and we shall row, my love and I.
Well, isn't this a surprise? Hannah Glass as I live and breathe. Okay, Karimia, you sounded a little strange on the phone. What brings a fancy city girl like you back to the Shire?
My mum. Car accident. Aunt Rose.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Your mom, is she okay?
Hard to tell. She's not one for talking, is she? Do you remember when we were 12 and she actually went 40 days without saying a word? Some vow of silence or something.
How could I forget? Vow of silence, huh? Who does she think she is? The Dalai Lama?
Yeah, worse. She's an artist.
Of course, the picture books.
Once upon a time by a bend in the river.
Where the kingfishers fish and the tadpoles swam. Tales of Tadpole Bend. Oh my god. Are you Hannah Glass?
Yes, I am, but I don't do autographs.
Oh.
Oh my god.
The world famous Grace and Rose Glass. Twin sister, author, illustrator extraordinaires. God, I loved those books when I was a kid. My grandmother gave me the whole set. What's wrong? ¿Qué te pasa, cariño?
Sorry. Mum didn't go into much detail. She was so distant. She must still be in shock. I just can't believe this is happening. Mum and I are going to cook a meal together at Aunt Rose's. That's why I have half the farmer's market in my bag. We need to choose a date for the funeral.
I can't tell you how much my heart breaks for you, Hannah. I can't imagine what you must be going through. And Grace too, especially so soon after her diagnosis.
Diagnosis? What diagnosis?
The dementia. She didn't tell you.
When does my mum ever tell me anything unless she's forced to? Dementia?
She's in the early stages. There isn't too much cause for concern yet.
I knew it was odd that Mum wasn't driving. Aunt Rose, she never drove. How long have you known?
A few months. She kept coming into the hospital for appointments and eventually I asked why. She seemed happy enough to tell me, so I assumed you already knew.
Well, she always treated you more like a daughter than me. Why can't she just sit down and have an honest conversation with me?
Try not to be so hard on her. She's had a hard life. And she's a good person, a great person. She loves you. Always has and always will.
Everyone always says that. I feel so bad that I'm not staying with her, but I just can't. Not after how things were left.
You know, you're always welcome in my home.
Thank you. I'll try not to be back too late tonight, okay? I'll be back in London before you know it.
It takes as long as it takes. And I'm working the night shift tonight anyway, so you have a free house. And just tell me if you need any help with anything or the cooking. You know I make better ramen than you anyway.
Thanks, Amy.
Brighter days are on the horizon.